What's going on, everyone? This is Ben with nextlevelguitar.com. Thanks for checking out this lesson today. Have a few quick hits, a couple quick nuggets inspired by the band Phish and their great guitar player Trey Anastasio. Anastasio? Whatever you want to call it. Anyways, we're going to bring you a couple of quick licks on his playing style and have some fun doing it. So let's check out our first lick here. And this one is going to be in the key of E minor. Here's the whole thing, and then we'll break it down piece by piece for you. So this line kind of inspired by the Phish tune Stash and some of the ideas that he uses there. Targeting some chord notes, just some devices, little diminished arpeggio goodness, so all kinds of good stuff just kind of wrapped into a quick little lick here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start here on an E note, and then I'm going to go down to a B note. For you theory guys out there, that's a root and a fifth, and the concept here is I'm going to go from my note here to the fifth, and then slide down a half step and then come back. That's going to be a recurring theme there. So that's a good first little melody to get down in this lick. So you play the root note, come down, slide, slide back, then come back to the root note. And then you go back to this note here, the fifth of the scale, and then you're toggling as you go back up the scale. Right? So this lick is kind of about pivoting from a point. Like you have one point that stays fixed and the rest of the scale is moving in another direction. That's kind of the idea, I think, behind this lick. So that's a good way to kind of see that as you're going up. So we're going to continue that on. Now at this point you're going to come back to that idea where you play and slide back. And then we're constantly toggling between those notes there. So this is 9th fret 3rd string, 9th fret 4th string, slide back to the 8th fret and then back to the 9th. Now this is 9th fret 3rd string, 9th fret 4th string, 7th fret 2nd string, 9th fret 4th string, toggling back, then 8th fret 2nd string. Now at this point you're going to do 9th fret 4th string, slide back to 8th, and then slide back to 9th. Then we're back to 8th fret 2nd string, 9th fret 4th string, 10th fret 2nd string, 9th fret 4th string. So you see how we're always going back to that note. Once again, that's kind of key to the lick, I think. That's our whole first half of our lick. So if you get that down, then you're halfway home. The second half is a little diminished arpeggio idea. It goes like this. Okay, so calling this out, we're at the 8th fret 1st string, 10th fret 2nd string, 11th fret 3rd string. Okay, now we're going to go to 10th fret 2nd string, 11th fret 3rd string, 8th fret 3rd string. Now we're going to 11th fret 3rd string. Now we're going to 11th fret 3rd string, 8th fret 3rd string, and 9th fret 4th string. And that gets you out of that. And then we go back to the beginning and repeat. So kind of a fun repeated idea that we can start to string together. Good concepts in there too. Nice use of an arpeggio and nice use of a couple of devices to build up your licks. Okay, here's our second lick. We'll take a look at what it's going to end up as, and then we'll break that down piece by piece. So we have... And this is a fun one to play and has room to grow, I think. So the basic idea is I'm taking a couple of different arpeggios and stringing them together. It's a C triad and a D triad. So I want to give you this first so you can visualize it. Then we'll talk about how we end up with what we just played. So this is a C triad, 3rd fret, 5th string, 2nd fret, 4th string, then 5th fret, 4th string. Okay, now this is a D triad. This is 5th fret of the 5th string, 4th fret, 4th string, and 2nd fret, 3rd string. Okay, so what we did here was we combined those two by playing the triads a little bit out of order. Remember our first triad, our C triad? Well, let's just change the order of the last two notes. Remember our second triad? Change the order of the last two notes there too. Now combine those two seamlessly and you end up with... That's kind of the direction we're going with this lick. So that's 3rd fret, 5th string, 5th fret, 4th string, 2nd fret, 4th string, then 5th fret, 5th string, 2nd fret, 3rd string, 4th fret, 4th string. And now we're going to take the same idea just further up the arpeggio here. So here this is going to be 2nd fret, 4th string, 5th fret, 3rd string, 5th fret, 4th string, and that's the C arpeggio. And then the D arpeggio is going to be 4th fret, 4th string, 3rd fret, 2nd string, and then 2nd fret, 3rd string. Okay, so we put that together, we get this. And just for a little bit of flavor, I just kind of slid into the first note. And that's lick number 2. Great thing about that is you can take that idea and work that in any key. You can even continue to work it up the neck too. Our third lick is going to find us doing some interesting things in the key of C. It's again kind of got that triad sound to it, and it's a nice way to work up the neck. Got kind of that weird little bounce to it. Gives it a little vibe, right? So what we're going to do here, this is like a C mixolydian thing, but I'm starting here on the 1st fret of the 5th string, and I'm going to pick that note, and I'm going to kind of rake into the 4th string open, and then the 3rd fret of the 4th string. So really the basics of what I'm playing there is just, but I'm kind of putting a little rake into it to give it a little flavor. Either way you want to play that, I think it works. Okay, and then I'm coming back to the 2nd fret of the 4th string and finishing off on the 3rd fret of the 5th string. So that's kind of like suggesting a C triad, I guess, right? So B flat triad going to a C triad. That lick is going to be repeated just one octave up. So the frets are going to be different, but the notes aren't. So if you can get that sound in your ear, it'll help with the next part. So moved up an octave, the next part of the lick is going to be here at the 3rd fret of the 3rd string, then the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, and then the 6th fret of the 2nd string. And then we go to the 5th fret of the 2nd string, and then the 5th fret of the 3rd string. It's kind of that same bouncing rhythm, right? First part, same thing an octave higher. Now I'm going to take that same rhythmic idea and then just move it to some different notes now. Play that a little cleaner. So this is like the 3rd idea in the lick, and this is going to start here at the 7th fret of the 3rd string, the 6th fret of the 2nd string, and the 6th fret of the 1st string. Again, I'm going to play the first note, then do that little rake thing for a little flavor. And then up here to the 10th fret of the 1st string. And finally, I'm going to go 8th fret, 1st string, and then 2nd string. So part 3 of the lick. Part 4 of the lick. Grab this little D chord shape here, and this is 10th fret, 3rd string, 11th fret, 2nd string, and 10th fret, 1st string. Again, same rhythm, same stuff we've been doing before. And then I'm going to close this out on the 13th fret here with my pinky. And now I'm just going to answer this with 2 notes from the C triad. This is 12th fret, 1st string, and then 13th fret, 2nd string. But since I'm at the end, I like to add a little something else here. Just kind of sneak into that 12th fret note with a little quick, just get up there. This fun little slide to close that out. So really what we're doing is we're playing the same rhythmic idea in 4 different places with different notes. Here it is once all together. Hey everyone, if you want to check out more of this lesson, more Phish inspired lead ideas, riffs, licks, all that good stuff, head over to nextlevelguitar.com, our website. What we're doing right now is we're giving out a 3-day all access pass for free. No credit card required or anything like that. We just give you the username and password. You check out the site. You can see the rest of this lesson as well as all of our other lessons that we have up there. So head over there, nextlevelguitar.com. Hey, I want to say thanks for checking out the lesson. Once again, this is Ben Zinn. If you dug the lesson, click subscribe. That way we'll let you know each time we put up a new lesson. Give us a thumbs up, a like, and a comment down below. Let us know how we're doing. We appreciate you guys so much for checking it out. Once again, Ben Zinn, nextlevelguitar.com, and I will see you all next time.